Okay, land of YouTube, I'm making a video today on my 1989 Toyota van wagon. It is registered in my name, Lake Havasu City, Arizona. Today, it's 123 degrees outside. Keep that in mind if you're coming to pick it up. So, run outside. Hopefully my phone doesn't overheat. And do a walk around, kind of go through everything on this van so people can see it. If you're coming from far away, I want this to be a video that you can see the good, the bad, the ugly, everything there is about it. It's 2,500 bucks. There's a reason it's cheaper than most. It has not run since 2016. I acquired this probably 2 months ago from the previous owner who had it since, what do you have, 2003 was when it was title transferred to him. So he had it a number of years. His wife passed away in 2016. He quit driving it, is what I was told. So mechanically, I don't know anything else about it. Tires are code dated 2016. I would imagine the fuel that's in it is 2016. It hasn't had a fresh battery in it since 2016, to my knowledge. I got it from his property. Tires were very low, almost flat, hadn't been touched in years. Had a set of t-shirts on the seats and a windshield visor on it, which was nice. It kind of protected it. So you're seeing the van practically as I got it. I did clean it up a little bit, took the t-shirts off, vacuumed it, and kind of just gave it like a good visual shakedown to make sure there was no rust, rot, anything like that. It appears like it's been an Arizona van its whole life. I mean, there's not a spot of even surface rust on this thing. So I got another project. I picked up a 1954 Spartan trailer. I have to pick up on Wednesday, and that thing is going to occupy a lot of my time because I'm turning it into an Airbnb. So I build vans. It's what I do. It's what I've done for years. This was my first Toyota van I've ever owned, I guess you would say. And I always like these vans. It's 120 out here until September. I've got this Spartan coming, and I'm not going to get to this thing until next year. So I figured I'd pop it up. If somebody wants a good van with good bones, this is it. I mean, I went over this thing. I can't see anywhere where any body work has ever happened, any body damage has ever happened. It's incredibly straight. So I'll go over the whole thing. I'll walk around the whole thing, kind of like I'm doing now, but a little bit closer, as long as my phone doesn't overheat. And you'll be able to see the condition of it. But that being said, keep in mind, it's got I'll show you the dash, I think 170,000 miles on it. It's going to need belts, hoses, vacuum lines. I do plugs, wires, cap, rotor, the basic stuff, plus the fuel filter, fuel pump, fuel being changed, new tires, all that stuff. So it's going to take some money to get it back going. So if you're under the impression that this is a, bring a battery, drive it away type of van, it is not. Do not call me, don't bug me. Like, it's 100% not the van you're looking for. So this thing needs to be trailered away or transported away, and you need to take time in your garage, go through it piece by piece, follow some sites on Facebook that specialize in these. There's certain vacuum lines that are hard to get to that you wouldn't know about unless you own one of these, and do your homework on these. So I like that people like vans, that's cool, but this is a different breed of van. So that being said, walk around on what I know. I've never put a battery to it. I don't know what lights work. I don't know anything about the electronics in this van. It does show to have the original windshield in it. It's still got the Toyota logo here with the chrome trim. Typically, if they put a replacement in, they couldn't replace the chrome trim. Found that out from a pickup truck that I built. So this side of the van, I don't see any dents. So there's no dents, there's no rot. Like I said, it's lived in Arizona its whole life. Tires, code date 2016, will need new ones. They run, they roll, but as you can see, there's cracking. So I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything in this video. It is what it is, you either want it or you don't. Roof is in really good shape. Does have your regular sunroof, and then it's got this whole roof that is supposed to slide back again. Never put power to it, don't know if it works, but it's there. The windows that are in this thing, they're all in good shape. They do have tint on them, and the tint is in really poor shape, so it will need to have tint removed. Going over it, still has all the factory mud flaps. Does have your clear coat peel. And when I got this van, there was little pieces of aluminum trim on this drip rail, and this is some adhesive that somebody at one time had put on, and it kind of flakes off. So I just never spent time to flake it off, but the drip rail is in good shape. No rust or rot up in there. Like I said, it's been Arizona its whole life. So back is in pretty much perfect shape. You can tell somebody's loaded stuff in and out of this at one time. I mean, it's 1989, so to be expected, but no dents in the back. Passenger side, original Toyota mud flaps. Original wheel, that is not the original wheel. Your other fourth original wheel is right here. I don't see any dings, dents, anything that would cause you to not run it. What I think happened was this takes, I believe, a special lug nut that is almost like if you ran Krager's. It's a mag style lug nut, and I don't think the guy could find a mag style lug nut. So, because the lug nuts on this thing, this is what you're supposed to run. And I'm looking at the spare and notice that he used regular acorn nuts. So I think that is the problem, is why that wheel is not on there. So anyways, back to the side. This side does have, I believe, two little pen dents that I saw, but you can see from the side, really, really straight. And I believe I saw one, it was easier to see in the different light. God, they're so small, it's hard to see. Oh my gosh. Okay, so somewhere, that was by the door. I mean, they're so small, you really have to look for them. Okay. I don't even see them now. So somewhere there's two very, very small, I wouldn't even call them dents, I would call them dings. So maybe I can see them from this angle. I don't even see them, but I don't know, I saw them when I was cleaning it. So on the underneath side, oh God, it's hot. So there's, ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, I'm gonna make this quick because it's burning me. There's the underneath side. And I can't see what I'm videoing, but hopefully you can see what you need to see. All right, hopping on the inside because it's getting hot and I know my phone's gonna overheat. There's your two hubcap covers, registration. It's in my name. This is an ice chest that these came with. It's in pretty rough shape, but obviously I'm imagining it worked off the air conditioning of the van, but kind of cool. A little ice box, and it had like a little ice tray right there. So it is an automatic. The seats look to be in really good shape. They were covered for a majority of their life. The dash under here does have cracks. So roof is in good condition. Man, it's getting hot.